Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Aries occurring on the 17th of April. And this is among a stellium of planets in Aries. There's over 6 planets in Aries, including the planetoid Chiron, which is in a tight conjunction. So this is the wounded warrior. So there is a powerful energy to reset. Key among the planetary configurations is the planet Uranus, which is moving out of Taurus into Gemini at the end of the month. So these planets are forming a variety of interactions that are helping you to focus on the way that you are sharing resources with others. I have pulled from the energy archaeology the belonging card, and this describes the sacrum bone, part of the pelvis at the root of the spine. And this is how the energy pathway is described. When in balance, the keywords are community, gathered, and seen. And when out of balance, the keywords are overlooked or out of place. And the wisdom reads, your sacrum is a place of confluence, but at the same time, it's a gatekeeper of your sovereignty. Consider the left. See and feel the energy of your mother line, the flowing of generations before you who have borne and birthed so that you are here at this exact place and time within this lineage. Feel the container of the womb that have held you, the breasts that have nourished you, and the hands that have helped you. This matriarchal caretaker has woven you into a tapestry of wisdom. Consider the right. Feel the rhythm of generation after generation of your paternal lineage, the structure and cadence of the patriarchal thread that has brought you to this point, this place of belonging to the earth, this dimension, this time, this body, this family. Now look down and recognize the first and foremost, you belong to yourself, fully supported by the blessings of the whole and healed ancestors, held in the embrace of your community. This place of coming together accepts only your belonging, so you can accept and embrace it too. I love this energy for you, and this is empowering. This is describing the empowerment you've experienced as someone who works deeply with the resources of community. And coupled with the Soul's Journey card growth, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I think you're recognizing the impact of your contribution, that you have achieved much that has been a contribution to that community, to that collective, to a team, to a professional pathway that you have managed and sustained towards some considerable progress. And this is an opportunity for you to become fully aware of that and to be able to use that power in new and innovative ways. It's almost a reset in the present. The Sun card, wow. This is really back to the wisdom of the belonging card, that you belong to you. First and foremost, that wherever you've come from and wherever you are, wherever you're situated in your community, that your individuality is first and foremost the key driver of the contributions that you make. That is a full and aware acknowledgement of who you are, the gifts you have, and the impact that you have on the world. This has to be from a place of joy and appreciation for the privilege you have to enjoy your life and your resources in this way that is uplifting to others. that reminds others of their sacred gifts and the abundance of the world, the power of the world that you inhabit, the joy in experiencing that and expressing that, of being in that place where you belong. In the past, the Seven of Staffs is describing a way in which you have felt a need to defend your space, to defend your area of expertise or your desire, what you claim, the goal that you're working towards. This is giving me a picture of being a little bit of an odd one out in some professional arena where your expertise or your knowledge base was uh, different or unique among your colleagues or coworkers, and that the ability to progress along that line of inquiry or in the development of that skill set or technology, you have had to uh, push away all the requests for your assistance in other areas and really had to defend your ability and right to work to develop and evolve your own project, your own skill set or knowledge base. In that way, you have steadily gained a sense of confidence in the unique contribution you're making, and that includes the necessity of that contribution. And in focusing on your own project, your own direction, you have actually grown in your ability to move very successfully towards your goal. But this has meant saying no, setting up very healthy boundaries, being constantly observed and invited into a variety of arenas that you feel will detract from the space you need to exercise your gift. And in the future, we have two cards, the Nine of Staffs and the Three of Wands. So this is telling me that you've taken a rather contentious or challenging environment, one in which you have contributed and made a full contribution and effort towards, but feel that you have somehow been denied the success that you are wanting to achieve. Despite that denial, you are not backing away. You're not giving up. You're more determined than ever because you found a way to set up a project, a team, an enterprise that is of like-minded individuals whose expertise may be unique, but who are all connected by some principle of achievement or contribution. So the setting up of something that uniquely addresses your needs and allows you to explore your ideas and your interests, the impact you can have on the communities you seek to serve is part of the rejuvenation of that uh, thwarted achievement. This is the element that you have needed to find your success, the ability to hone in on your particular arena in a way that is well supported and that is a collaboration that invites a level of multiple creativity, coordinated um, uh, inquiry into the area where you want to make an impact. And that is necessarily expanding. If those you work with are denying you access to a community you want to work with, then you are creating an opportunity to identify those, communicate those audiences or communities that are that will support the work that you're doing. So this is really exciting and definitely includes a very ingenious way of navigating the various resources and opportunities that are available to you. If this reading, Virgo, is resonating for you, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all the support that you give me in whatever way that exists. And your presence here is first and foremost the most important thing that supports me. So thank you for that. For the Seven of Staffs in the past, I pulled the Hanged Man and the Queen of Pentacles. For the Sun card in the present, whoa, okay. I pulled the Lovers and the Tower. And in the future, the Nine of Wands and the Three of Staffs, the Nine of Wands and the Three of Wands, Wands and Staffs being the same, the Nine of Pentacles, and one more, please, the Two of Cups. So it's interesting that with such a profile of achievement and careful, considered striving towards goals and achievements, I find the focus to be so often on deeper connections that you are making with colleagues, with potential partners. So in the past, the Queen of Pentacles and the Hanged One, clarifying the Seven of Cups, Seven of Staffs. Here you are devoted, disciplined, hardworking, and responsible for the achievement of others. You nurture productivity among your team, your colleagues, your customers, or clients. This is you understanding how to balance and orchestrate the productivity of others, giving support where it's needed, comfortable being a model and the manager, not necessarily needing to be the leader. However, you are hanging back from this customary habitual role that you've taken as you begin to consider the necessary growth you need to achieve in order to gain a higher perspective. This perspective is necessary because you recognize in order to achieve what you want to achieve, you cannot be responsible for everyone else's productivity. The coordination of that takes you away from the work that you are determined to do, the contribution you're determined to make. So this is telling me that you're stepping back from the kind of responsibility or orchestration you have routinely devoted yourself to because you're good at it, but you want to achieve more. This is really recognizing that you're missing opportunities to promote your own goals because of your constant management and support of others, and really wanting to cultivate that sacred space where you can exercise your gifts and focus on what success you are moving towards, your ambition. And the Sun card in the present is clarified by the Tower and the Lovers. The Tower is indicating that there has been a huge shift, a break in who you have seen as your deeper connections and collaborators. Some resource that you have always depended upon is no longer available to you. Some pattern, some institution, some relationship, whatever you have ordinarily felt supported, even led your efforts, has unpredictably changed. And if you are in any public or nonprofit sector of society, some of that funding has been disrupted by the current political agenda. So this can be having a quite real impact on you. However, this is opening up new opportunities for you. You're now in a position to make different decisions about how you can best express your ambition, your desire, your goal, how you can best shine a light, illuminate the area of your study or your skill. And you have really moved away from uh, aligning yourself with the status quo. The story here is that you have been very comfortable pursuing the institutional route that has been a part of your professional activities. And here you are looking at uh, outside of the box opportunities that will give you fuller personal connection and opportunities than what were available in a more institutional or traditional alignment that you've had. So I hope I'm being clear. I think that the change that is being forced on you or that has unpredictably opened up to you is allowing you to make closer personal connections to the work that you do, thereby clearing the way to you being more successful in terms of having an impact on an area, community, or a goal that is more personally related to your personal skills and passions. And in the future, the Nine of Wands and the Three of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This shows that you are being pointed towards a deeper connection, one that supports your independence. And so this is telling me that your growth in a new area of business or activity that you believe will support your ambitions that have felt uh, thwarted by some of the institutional rigors or perhaps the alignment of colleagues or administrative support that you have been in some kind of contentious relationship with is actually being supported by deeper connections in a collaboration that you are now setting up for yourself, setting up a business, a consultancy, some kind of a side hustle that is fueled by a deeper connection to your passion, to who you are, to your personal needs, and a stronger self knowledge that is in direct alignment with someone who accepts, understands, and respects your independence, has a similar stance, professional stance, and supports the opportunity to build towards something that is in alignment with your social ambitions, the impact you want to have in the world, some way that you personally and professionally feel that your work is directed or can have an impact. This is beautiful. Each and every reading with you, Virgo, takes me closer to this greater recalibration, resetting of your professional and personal ambitions. The personal and the collective are ever more joined in the achievement that you are aspiring to. I'm going to finish this reading with a a flower oracle, and I pulled the tiger lily. And what comes from that is security. Choose the safe harbor for now. And I have to tell you that this notion of self-respect, self-honor, deeper connection with self is facilitating the match, the partnership that you need, that you're aspiring to. It is as though you are asking for love. Thank you so much, Virgo, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.